Pixel 6 Pro first impressions. Let's talk. What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We can finally talk about the Pixel lineup of phones. I do have the 6 Pro here in cloudy white. You've seen pictures, you've seen videos from some people that were not under embargo, but now we can talk. So ask any questions you want to ask and I will answer them to the best of my ability. This is not a review, just a first impressions. But right now, the Pixel 6 Pro, is it worth the price? $900 is the starting price point on a very premium phone. This is by far the best phone that Google has ever dropped. And you're gonna know it right away from holding this device, how premium it feels. And it's lightweight, it's not a very heavy phone. But the back, look at this back on here. Now, when I first saw this back in the leaks and the rumors, I didn't know what to think. I wasn't very happy about it. I was like, oh, that's ugly. But the more I saw it, the more I got used to it, kind of like anything, right? It doesn't shock you at first. When you first see it, you might do a double take. But when you hold this phone and you start to look at it, everything just flows seamlessly. The color combinations flow seamlessly. The other colors on here kind of had that two-tone look, right? The sort of sunny and the stormy black. They kind of got the two-tone look on top and the bottom. Cloudy white is a little different. We get that white finish all the way around, except for the black camera bump, which I like. It gives a nice contrast with this phone. That Google branding here. The buttons on the sides are clicky and they feel very premium. And the display, the overall display on here is absolutely beautiful. 6.7-inch display on here, Quad HD, 120 hertz adaptive, so it will drop down if you're not scrolling around and using your phone in that way. But a very smooth and beautiful looking display. And for me, no headaches, which is what I get with the iPhone and their displays, so I'm happy about that. But the overall look and feel of this phone from start to finish, holding it, using it, everything is a very premium feel. So we got to get this into more people's hands so they can experience it. And that's what people have been doing. They've been going to Best Buy, trying these phones out. And, there's a lot of buzz around these phones. And I'm going to tell you right now, rightfully so, it is warranted. Now, what else do we want when we are looking for a new phone? We want really good battery life. So about 5,003 milliamp battery on this phone. And it does last me throughout the day. I'm getting around 7.5 to 8 hours of screen on time with this phone. And since day one, I have been putting it through its paces. A heavy user. I'm trying to use this thing as much as possible to, push this battery and see what we can get out of it. And, the iPhone series of phones has incredible battery life. This is not on par with the 13 Pro Max, but if the 13 Pro Max is the A class, this is the B class for sure. Before the new iPhone lineup came out, and we're talking about the Pro Max only, before that dropped, I'm getting about 10 hours on that. The Pixel 5a, if you had good battery life on there, this is very comparable to the battery life from the Pixel 5a. The only difference is it's a much better screen, 120 hertz refresh rate. I use words. Refresh rate. So we're pushing a lot more power here and we're still getting that amazing battery life on here. So all day battery life here on the Pixel 6 Pro, you are going to get it. And again, I am a very heavy user and I didn't have any issue with it at all. Now this does have fast charging. It does have wireless charging. So if you're a new user and you're looking for a phone with all the battery life and all of the, bells and whistles when it comes to good battery life, like the wireless charging, you're going to get it. So no issues with that. Now, what else do we want as a new user with our phones, right? We want to pull it out of our pocket. We want to point and shoot. We want to take pics. We want to hit record on a video and we just want it to work. We don't want shutter lag. Samsung, we're talking to you. iPhones have always taken good pics. Some of the best video you can find on any phone. Google has been probably the best when it comes to stills, but we're lacking a little bit when it comes to video. Now, both of those, including photos, have been improved. So already one of the best. Now they're even better. I do have some photos here in the beginning, and then we're going to look at some of the video quality, including the front-facing camera on here. So enjoy the pics and the video. guys, Selfie Cam, 4K resolution here. Kind of the same outside as the other video. The sun is setting, so it's a little, was it dusk? So it's dusk right now, but it looks absolutely beautiful. Look at the sky behind me. Look at the color when the light hits the trees right there. Man, this looks really good. So overall, I'm pretty impressed so far with the videos on here. But let me know, drop some comments below. Let me know what you think. So those videos and photos that you just saw, no filters were applied, nothing was changed. I didn't try and doctor anything up to make it look good. That's just what it looks like, straight out of your pocket. Taking a video, you hit record, shooting a photo, you're just gonna snap the picture, and this is what you get. So let me know, drop some comments below, and let me know what you think. And in the full review, I'll dive a little deeper into some of the tools that we get, but I am gonna show you Magic Eraser really quick, because I do have a photo here that will work with that. And I think it's going to be a tool that a lot of people like and a lot of people use to kind of fix up some photos that don't come out perfectly, because not every photo is going to come out exactly the way you want it. I don't care what anybody says. You can point and shoot and it's going to look good, but there might be one or two things in there you don't want in, like people in the background, or like here on this photo of the moon at night. We got a little glare from the flash or from the moon, whatever it was. We have a little green glare in there. So we're going to take that out and we're going to use the Magic Eraser. So I'm going to show you how to use it. We click on Magic Eraser, and all you have to do is take your finger and kind of scribble on where you want it to work, and it takes it right out. Fantastic, right? Already that glare is gone. Overall, a pretty good tool, and I'm sure it will improve a little bit more with software updates. So very cool, and you can save it. You can save a copy of both the original and that, and you can compare. And see, it's asking me to save right now, and there is the new photo without that little glare. So very cool. So the cameras on here are fantastic. And again, we'll dive deeper into that in a future video. And the video quality on here, I think, is exceptional, both on the rear camera and the front-facing camera. But you guys decide. Let me know what you think. As far as the software on here, it is very snappy. You can see the 120 hertz, the adaptive. If we go into Twitter, you can see here, it is very snappy and fluid. Now, every now and then, and I think this is more of an app thing, not really being fully optimized with Google's new chip. But if you scroll it here, you can see it kind of jumps around a little bit, like it like catches itself, and it's not as fluid. Now, I only really notice this in the Twitter app. So again, I think it's more of a Twitter problem not being optimized than it is with Google's chip, because on any other app, I really haven't noticed it. But as you can see here, it kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. It's not as, it doesn't keep scrolling fluid. It like catches itself and then keeps going. And I think it's just an optimization thing that we'll get with a software update. But the overall experience, very snappy, does everything I needed to do. And I do really like it. And it feels like a premium device. Is it better and more powerful than some of the other chips out there? No, but we didn't expect it to, right? This is Google's first shot at it. It's only going to get better from here. And I think at this price point, what we get, value bang for buck, they hit a home run here. They hit it right out of the park. So overall, very impressive. And again, first review, not a review. And again, first impressions on this phone are legit. Some of my favorite things about this are the camera quality. I got 3 dogs, so I want to take good pictures. I want to take good video. And I'm really impressed with the video quality on here compared to previous Pixels. The photo quality we knew we were getting, but we wanted to see how much better it was than previous versions, like even the 5A that was dropped a couple months ago. So look, overall, the Pixel 6 Pro, tons and tons of features, feature-packed. I didn't dive into really any of them right here. I just wanted to give you a first impression. I will come back and we'll talk really in depth about this phone and what it really has to offer on my full review. But right now, first impressions, it's a really good phone for a really good price, and it does compete with the big boys right now. So I'm very impressed with what we have here on the new Pixel 6 Pro. I love the colors. I love how it looks. It feels premium. It takes fantastic photos and video now, right? We get the best of both worlds. Point and shoot, you're going to get a really good photo or video pretty much every time. And if you don't, there are some filters you can go in and make it just look that much better. All day battery life on here, upgraded security, the fingerprint unlock, IP rating on here, guys, Quad HD, 120 hertz refresh rate. What more do you need at a solid price? First impressions on this phone are fantastic. Let me know what you think. Drop some comments. I'll be back. Peace.